Good afternoon, everyone. January 23rd, 2019. Not much to go on, actually. Not very many new books. I bought some stuff over the weekend from my comic book shop, but it was mostly stuff out of my folder. It was all stuff out of my folder, so it was nothing new on the shelf. And not very many new stuff that came in my shop this week, so I ended up buying only 3 new comics and 3 more comics out of my folder. Trying to weed it down so it stops being so. Yeah, just too many good comics to buy and not enough money sometimes. So you have to buy more when you can. So figure I'll get down to it. I have a couple of small things to show you right at the very end. So stay tuned, please. Yeah, you'll enjoy it. First up, the new Guardians of the Galaxy #1. Figured I'd at least get one, for a shot. Although watching Comic Book University, I think it was Comic Book University, who does it. He does reviews on all comic books. So he convinced me to, by listening to his review, convinced me to get this. About Thanos dying, kind of a last will and testament, but I'll leave it at that. I won't spoil anything for you. But very nice cosmic cover. I just really like how it looks. I like the fact Beta Ray Bill is a new Guardian of the Galaxy. Yep. I got new, and make one of my comics more valuable that I just recently purchased. All right, next up, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Volume 2. I fell in love with the first issue. Now I'm not sure when it was, last week or the week before or whatever. It was just really good. So I think I will definitely be reading Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. So I'll be collecting 2 runs of Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, at least the first volume, and Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. And I agree with my local comic guy that the artwork is really nice. Either Taylor, Cable, or Woodard. Don't know who is the artist until I open it up. But one of these 3 guys is really making his paycheck. And last of the new comics, Avengers #13. Not bad. Not bad. Not overly thrilled with the cover, but I'm liking the story. All right. Next up, my purchase from Walmart, the Superman giant-sized #7. Supposedly this book is very hot right now. It's hot to some people because of Death of Lois Lane. First page right off the bat, Les Luthor shoots Lois in the head right between the eyes, and I think it's almost like torture by 1,000 deaths, because it's almost like 12 or how many pages it is of Lois dying one way or the other. Well, Superman looks like he's in some sort of intergalactic jury selection program, or DMV. Definitely interesting. But I know because it was so hot and all, because it was said so hot, and I enjoyed it, and I just thought, hell, if this does somehow jump in value because of Lois dying, being shot on there and dying and all that, if it increases in value, wouldn't hurt to have a second one. I'm just saying. Extra $25-$30 to whoever it is that buys it. Sounds like a pretty sweet deal to me. So one of those for $25, $30. Have enough shipping to pay for shipping. So you pay, say, sell for $30, $5 for fees on eBay, take $25 and buy 4 more comic books. Sounds like a smart plan to me. All right, now for the older stuff, what's left that I've gotten between last Wednesday and this Wednesday out of my box. Venomized #3. I like that Thor cover, lifting the hammer of Thor, or trying to at least. Looks like kind of Carnage, not so much as Venom. Didn't quite understand when I read it. I didn't really understand the storyline, but I bought it for the cool cover. It's one of the circumstances where you get the yellow cover. Doesn't hurt it. It actually helps it. I liked it. All right. I decided to only get the first issue of this one just because I didn't really give a crap about it, honestly. But I had my comic book shop. I really didn't like the comic I got. I hated the storyline, and he said, "Well, I'll trade it. I'll trade. You take the same. You can just trade it in for a comic of the same value, and just even swap." But hell yeah, okay. I'm a very loyal customer, and he's a good friend of mine, and he will do things for me that he won't do for anyone else. So he allowed us to swap of, same price. So I got Miles Morales Spider-Man #1. Got it mainly because just in case a movie really makes this thing valuable, I can always sell it too. Or if not, it's a cool cover. That's why I got it. I liked it just for the cover. Even if I am not impressed at all by the movie. It doesn't look appealing to me. Well, to each his own. It does look well done. It just Peter Parker's Spider-Man to me. I don't care who you are. You just fall in love with these actors playing these characters, like Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. He's just Iron Man. Chris Evans didn't sell it as Human Torch, although I liked him, but Captain America, there's no other. So it is what it is. I like it. I like the cover at least. So anyway, the last 4 books are all the same series. So I have Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows #17. I like Peter and Mary Jane's daughter. And would someone, if someone watching this, if you know the answer, please tell me, because I really want to know the answer. How does Mary Jane Watson, at least in this storyline here, I don't know if she has it in any other storyline or any other comic, but if Mary Jane, how does she get spider powers? I understand how the little bundle of joy gets her powers. It's genetics, inheritance. It's the same reason I have, blonde hair and blue eyes. Well, my wife would say it's not blonde anymore. It used to be blonde when I was younger, but same reason I have blue eyes is genetics. So, but I don't understand how Mary Jane has Spider-Man's powers. So, if you know, please just comment below. Help a guy who's confused out. Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows #20. I like this it kind of gives me a Frankenstein or Mistizio, the vampire from Spider-Man. It kind of gives me that feel. Just gives me that feel. I don't know why. Like I said, let me know. Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows #21. I'm intrigued by this cover because I could swear that's Peter, but why is he? No, it's not Peter. There's boobs in there. My bad. But why unless she's in shadow, why is she blue when she was different color before. It's like it's weird. Again, maybe the story will tell me. And finally, last but not least, the new comics that I got today. Amazing Spider-Man, Renew Your Vows. There were 22 of them. I liked it. Like my favorite cover of the Spider-Mans that I got today. Oh no, scratch that. Renew Your Vows is my favorite cover. But obviously, my favorite Spider-Man is that cover. But comic of the week, or cover of the week, for me, it's just cool. It's like dun dun dun. That starry picturesque, starry galactic cosmic background. I mean, there's a reason why I got this for my tattoo. I like the cosmic background. We're all part of something bigger, right? All right. That's it for the new comics. I decided I was gonna build instead of buying more and more of those storage boxes. I saw a video, somebody on YouTube. He had a trailer, or not trailer. He had a video for he built building a comic book storage container. Video. The channel is Cougar Comics, COUGAR Comics, all one word, all lowercase. He has a really cool video building the comic cabinet. I thought, wow, that's cool, and I can build one big enough there that I'd have room for comics for a couple of years at the very least. So I immediately started designing my own, using the same blueprints kind of thing, and designing my own the same thing. Luckily, my year of woodworking in high school and projects afterwards, I build log furniture. With my brother, he actually got an associate's degree, kind of like a trade kind of school kind of degree, but he works the same place I do, building wood furniture, and so between the two of us, we'll be able to build a nice kick-ass comic cabinet that'll go right over there. So that's the first thing I want to show you. Second thing, I recently bought Thor 337, first appearance of Beta Ray Bill from eBay. Paid $36 for the comic and $4 shipping, so $40. I loved it. It was really great. I just had one problem with it. Damn, that sucks. I was hoping, nah. But okay, we'll do it this way then. I was hoping to show you before and after. Right above, right here, there used to be like that, that golden Sharpie kind of thing. It's a fingerprint. Really bad. Right there. I'm surprised that my comic book store, there you go, you can kind of see a little bit of what's left. They couldn't get all of it out because they recently got a comic book presser, because of me and suggestion and all that. And so they cleaned it and pressed it and all that. So like I said, I paid $36 for this, $40 for this. But I would have gladly paid $20 more if it looked like this in the beginning. I mean, yes, that print's not all the way out, but just imagine a golden fingerprint right there where my finger is. Kind of a thing. It's totally distracting. Your eyes always drift to that, but now that looks great. Seriously, that looks great. Now I don't think I'll definitely gonna CGC it or have it graded by CGC. Well, this new company I've seen video review on it called Experience Grading Services, EGS. I mean, I'll send stuff to them that are not as valuable, not to put them down, but just because I want them back sooner. I mean, older stuff, like Silver Age, because they have a 2-week turnaround, 14 days. And that kicks the hell out of CGC's ass. To get a Silver Age comic book back in 3 weeks, a month, maybe, for shipping there and back. And they'll authenticate signatures. So you don't have to have it you don't have to have it CGC witnessed and then sent off there. It'll get a signature series yellow label. So anyway, that's everything going on. Like I said, not a small little haul. Next week was supposed to be bigger. So I can't wait for then. And hope you enjoyed my videos. If you have a suggestion, like something you might want, I know some people do, like Arkham Comics and Collectibles does rants once in a while, or questions from people and answers, shout out, kind of thing. People do random hauls or top 10s, so what do you think? Should I try something like that? Let me know below, in the comment below if you want to try and see something. I'll seriously give it some thought, just to shake things up a bit, add a little bit of spice to mostly a same kind of video. So let me know if you want to see something different, and we can start adding to my weekly comic book hauls. So let me know what you think. Comment below, share my video. Give me a shout out on your page, and I'll give you a shout out on mine. Anyway, that's it. Time to sign off. So have a good night, everyone. Have a good rest of the week. I'll see you next time.